Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store. As it'll be here, of course, a trip to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Not a bad prize as we are underway in the NF15.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Second and 10.
Again, it's Robinson. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
Still on his feet. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 85 yards. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Going to lead the Saints up here first and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Thomas has got it, complete. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So this is Alvin Kamara.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. 7:34. Express. What's up?
Now a play fake. Carr.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
Here's Carr to throw. Olave holds it in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
93. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Carr. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
In motion, the tight end. Being the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Carr now on 1st down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And now Carr changing the formation.
At the 17-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On play action. Now Carr to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw his Carr.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now Murray. Into the hands of London. And he's brought down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Murray now running right on the option. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15?
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The pass caught by Olave. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Completes it to Perry. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Saints nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You're mine. Express. Hey, 734. That's it.
Shotgun now for Carr. Down the right sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards.
Good for us Saints.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
637. 734. Nickel. Kill. Express. 9. Push it up.
He'll look to throw. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
93. 694. 29. That's it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Going quickly here to Thomas.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. Touchdown!
Chris Olave
From 8 yards out.
and the Saints get a bit closer.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Man open, here's Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
6-18.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On first and 10, here's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds.
They are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Championship game.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
Hey,
and 5
734.
at the 30-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Thomas, the man in motion left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good for us Saints.
93.
On first down, Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Now Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
At the 46-yard line.
Second and 9 now. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Carr.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Carr now to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Now they'll change.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Wants to look to add the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Well, we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. That's out quickly to London.
That'll give them 8 that time. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Thomas goes in motion left.
93. That's it.
Now a play fake. Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun now from Murray.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Go on. Hey, hey, hey.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Hey, hold on.
Now Murray off play action.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Coach.
On play action, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinters.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Drake London from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
White down.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this isn't how they mapped out this AFC Championship game on their home turf, but it has been rough sledding pretty much from the start and on into this fourth quarter.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Carr.
That would complete downfield to Thomas.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That's good for us Saints.
And now Carr changing the formation.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A give to Kamara running right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Monday down. You're mine. Express.
Now Carr. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Omaha, 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 Omaha.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
41-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Quick throw to Olave.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, 734.
39-yard line.
That's it.
To throw, it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up.
And now here is another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
White. Express.
On play action, now Carr. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Richie Graham. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Back to throw it, Murray. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And this is going to be intercepted. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
The Falcons are Super Bowl bound. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.